laugh sometimes because she's assertive. And I think that's unfair because she stands up for herself, she stands up for the crew, and she stands up for the integrity of the show, the character, things that we all discussed that we would have liked to have seen done that somebody said we can't do that. She stood up for that, and she got labeled difficult, which is a sad label to get for someone who...
And Sarah Michelle Gellar, she had posted about the reunions that you guys have. What was it like working with her?
I mean, I don't think I ever, and she's the only person I can say this about, she never dropped a word. She was
really
perfect for everything. And I do remember her going, you don't forget things like this when you see them because it's so rare. But in the first episode I ever worked on with her was with April, the Buffy bot, who wore a very revealing outfit. And when you're a guest on a show, you just kind of lay low and you stay under the radar. You don't ask for anything. I know it sounds crazy, but you don't ask for water. Because when you're an actor on set and you ask for water, everything stops. And then everyone knows. We're stopped because this person asked for water. And you'd rather just not deal with that. You'd rather just deal with it yourself. And Sarah would stop the set and demand that the actress playing the Buffy bot get a robe or get something warm to wear because she knew that this actress would not tell anyone that she was cold. But Sarah knew, and she's like, we need to keep her warm. And she would bring heaters to her and make sure that this actress who didn't feel comfortable stepping up for herself was taken care of. And that's what her mind was at. And it's as heroic as anything that Buffy did, I think.
It's beautiful.
Now, they swapped scenes on us, and all of a sudden we were filming that last scene where I'm crying over the
sealed dance czar for the Hellmouth.
Hellmouth hole. Hellmouth.
Jesus Christ.
And I was slightly panicked because I hadn't learned the lines for that scene yet, and not like Sarah Michelle Gellar, who can just like look at it and then knows it. But she came in and she said, "Okay, you've swapped scenes on us, and we're gonna block it and we're gonna try it. But if Tom's not comfortable doing this, because this is a big important moment, if he doesn't feel comfortable or ready, we're not doing it." And I was like, "Thank you." So that was very cool. That was a very cool thing of her to do, because as a guest star, I've been there long enough at that point, but a lot of times as a guest star, you're just like not, they don't care how they light you. Yeah. They just expect like, you better be ready to say your line at any moment. But
it's like a crazy behind the scenes moment. One night, as the Uber Map were shooting, and we were shooting really late nights, and it was a really, really late night. And we were bringing in the third meal of the day. I mean, it was to give you an example of how long we've been shooting. And Sarah comes over to me and says, "Excuse me, they just brought the third meal in, and it's over by the craft service." And I said, "Well, I'm just about to shoot this shot, and I got the teeth in, I got the hands and the big claws, and I can't really eat right now. And so I have to do it later." She goes, "No, if we don't get you that food now, it'll be gone." So they're like vultures. They'll eat all that food. I know. And so she literally grabs me by the hand, pulls me over there, and she grabs a plate and starts serving me dinner. And she's like, "What do you want? You want a leg? You want a thigh? What do you want? A breast? What do you?" So I'm like, "Oh, okay, I'll have the leg and the thigh. Okay, let's see." And she's like, all the different fixins, and then she like, "Okay, we have to hide this somewhere so you can have it after." And I'm like, the star of the show is serving you dinner. Oh my God! And she was very much like that. She was like, and I mean this in the best possible way. She was kind of like the Jewish mother of the set, in that she was always concerned. Are you comfortable? Are you okay? Have you had enough to eat? Are you doing okay? Yeah. She was very concerned about our well-being and our safety. I mean, there was when I was shooting the Gnarl episode, a stunt went a little awry, and they thought I had gotten injured. And she was so freaked out. She went up to the producer's office and like read them the riot act. She was like, "You get your asses down there. Camden's gotten hurt. You gotta. And she was scared for me. I mean, she was,
It's funny. Everyone that I've talked to from the show kind of says she was always like professional as hell, and she always came knowing everything and also made sure everything.
Yeah, she learned her lines. And occasionally when they would change something, she would learn it so quickly. They would jokingly say, "What took you so long?"
Which is crazy. Yeah, I think James Meister said that there was never a moment when she didn't know all of her lines.
No, she was a pro.